Hello, my subscribers, and welcome, newcomers! I am Carnage, the creator, and welcome back to Survival Adventures in the wonderful world of Carnage. That is right, guys. We're back again in the world of Carnage, ready to survive, ready to explore, and ready to adventure. Yeah! Alright, so in the last episode, we started clearing out all of this area over here and started getting rid of all the trees in the tree farm. As you guys can see, we only have 2 giant trees left, but we're not even going to mess with those today, because what I want to actually do today is I want to start building a brand new stables so that we have ourselves a place for the horses. So currently, we have 1 horse. His name is Chief, and he's sitting right on inside there, inside the barn. And the thing is Chief needs a friend. You see that horse over there? I would totally tame that horse for Chief to have a little buddy. But, I mean, I just don't have anywhere to put a bunch of horses. So before I start taming a bunch of horses, we gotta build ourselves a stables. Now, I know I did say we could potentially maybe do like a workshop area over here instead of the stables, or maybe do both in this area, but I've actually decided all I'm gonna do over here is I'm gonna build 1 big stables. That way I have enough room for a bunch of horses. I wanna have at least enough space for like 3 or 4 horses, but you know, ultimately I can have more than that if I utilize the majority of this space. So with that said, let's get started. First and foremost, I have got to clear my inventory out. I know this thing is just packed full of all kinds of stuff that I don't need. So I'm going to go ahead and clear my inventory out, and I'm also going to grab a bunch of building materials. Now, I don't know exactly what all I'm going to use. I might change things up as I'm going. But what I do know is that I'm going to need more wood for sure. Absolutely. I don't think I'm going to use acacia wood. And I also am going to go ahead and put this acacia wood sapling up. And I also don't quite think I'm going to be using, like, dark oak, which I actually don't have any on me. I actually have a bunch of spruce. Hey, look at that. I thought this was dark oak for a second. Oh, that's dark oak. Okay, so I have a good amount of spruce wood. Okay, so that's a really good start. I also need this oak wood right here. And I'm probably going to need all of this cobblestone, but some of this other stuff, like netherrack, I don't really need all of. So let's go ahead and put all of this netherrack up right here. I have a gas tier, so I'm going to go ahead and put that right on in here. I'm also going to go ahead and put these glass bottles up, or should I put them? You know what? Let's go upstairs really quick. Let's go see if we have space in this little box right here for the gas tier. Should I leave it in here? I guess what I'll do, I'll leave the bottles in here. Oh, I already put the gas tier up. No, whatever. We'll just remember that there's a gas tier down there. Hopefully. So with that said, let's also go ahead and get some of this mutton cooking. We'll put all 17 in there. We'll take this cooked chicken out, and we'll also go ahead and put the chicken right on in here with the rest of the chicken. And let's put up a little bit more stuff, and then we'll get started here. So we have some doors that I probably don't need right this second. We have let's see what else we have. We have some wool that I probably don't need. So let's go ahead and put this stuff where I would normally keep this sort of stuff. So I know I keep the wool here. I think I normally just keep doors. Yeah, right in here. And I'm going to need pretty much all the fence stuff I can get. So I'm going to get the oak fences. I'm going to get, I don't think I need a full extra stack of fences. So I'm just going to have a stack plus this 38 right here. And let's see what else. Dark oak. Oh, man, I thought that was spruce for a second. I thought that was going to be spruce slabs. But I have some spruce wood stairs, so I'll grab that. And some spruce fence. Do I need that? I don't think I'm going to need the spruce fence. So I'm not going to waste the spot in my inventory holding on to it. But with that said, I think we should be good. There's only one other thing that I definitely need to do before we get started. I noticed in the last episode my leggings got broken, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go commandeer some leggings from my closet over here. I'm going to go hang out right here in the closet. We're going to grab these. Oh, no, that's my sword. How'd I get it back? What? There. Okay, so there's that. How do I get my sword back? Do I have to like break this thing? Oh, well, I guess that answers that, so I'll put that right there. And maybe I'm just being a noob right now, but I really didn't. Oh, I didn't mean to put that on there either. So let's put this in my inventory right here. Let's go ahead and put it right there. Let's grab these boots. And these pants have like there's like nothing left. All right, you know what? Let's not even worry with these pants. Let's go make some new pants. I really thought that this was going to be like a brand new set of pants. Whatever. All right, we'll leave it there for show. I mean, it looks good, right? It looks good in the closet hanging out with the other armor. We'll eventually put some like, nice armor on there. Maybe some diamond or some like enchanted armor or something like that. Some enchanted iron armor. But with that said, what did I say we needed to do? I already forgot. Oh, gosh. Oh, we needed pants. That's right. Don't forget your pants. All right, so let's go right here. There's no other better place to craft pants other than the kitchen table. So let's go ahead and put our brand new pants on. We're going to need some new boots and a new chest plate at some point. I usually don't wear a helmet unless something super crazy is happening. So I think we should be good to go. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started. First and foremost, I want this building to be in roughly the same area as the barn. What I mean by that is if I come right on over here, if we go right on over here, and I'm looking at everything, I have the house, which is pretty much right here in the center. I have that like little tree right there. That's in the very, very center. And then to this side, I have a barn. On that side, I want to have a stable. So I want it to be like roughly in the same spot. I don't want it to be exact. I don't want things to be too symmetrical. I want things to look nice. But at the same time, I do want to have this, a good visual layout. And I want the pathways to all work out. I'm going to have to terraform all of this stuff right here because there's like a lot of giant holes in the ground, probably from creepers and stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go a few blocks off of this mountain because I want to leave room for a pathway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab, let's say, the oak wood first. Let's move stuff over. And let's grab the oak wood. And let's also grab a crafting table because we're going to need to craft some stuff. So let's do, first and foremost, let's go ahead and set out where we're going to put this thing. So I want to go about 5 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then I want it to be kind of close to the house. So about right there. So this is going to be like the corner block. So this is like the furthest back block of the stables. So the stables are going to run along this way. And that's going to leave like a little gap right here so that I can actually like build like a little pathway or something. Actually, I'll go ahead and start building a pathway just to kind of remind myself that this is what I wanted to do. So there's going to be like a little pathway going through here. And it's going to be, just enough space for it to be a couple blocks wide like this. So with that said, that actually doesn't look very good. Let's actually go ahead and patch that up just a little bit. Let's put the dirt right about here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that'll give it enough space to kind of just zigzag a little bit and kind of be unique of a pathway. So with that said, here's what I want to do. Now, I don't have exactly in mind how I'm going to do this thing, but I have a really good idea of about how things are going to be as far as the inside goes, and that's going to give me a pretty good idea of what I can do for the outside. So before we get started, I need to take a look over here at the barn because this is what I'm essentially going to be basing the horse pens on. So right on over here, if we go inside this barn, these pens are actually designed perfectly for a horse. So if you guys can see here, it's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks wide, and I believe it's also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks deep. So with that said, I mean, this is a pretty nice looking pen. The lights are, all lined up. They look good. And there's enough space for a horse. As you guys can see, my good buddy Chief is hanging out here. He's having a good time. And that's what I think the horse pen should be like. I think it should be pretty much just like this. So I want to base it on this design. I'm going to change a few things here and there. I'm essentially going to have the same gate. I'm going to have the same like little archway right here. But the supports are going to be different because I'm actually going to have the doors facing the outside of the building. So I don't really need big supports like this. So I'm going to actually do a little bit of slightly different design work. But ultimately, it's going to look very, very similar. And not because there's not other designs that I could do, but because this is a design that I put a lot of thought into. And I initially was maybe thinking of keeping the horses in here. So, this was already designed for horses. So I want to keep this design going right here. I think it's the perfect layout. So that's what we're going to carry on over to our horse stable. So with that said, let's go ahead and get over here and let's start placing a few blocks so that we can at least get this thing going. So we know that's a 5x5 space, and I want to leave like a couple of blocks on each side so that I can actually do some details. So this corner piece will actually be detail itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that going to be enough? How about we just go for 9? This is 9. We're going to go with 9. And if it ends up being too, like, wide or whatever, we'll change it. So, with that said, let's go ahead and do some oak wood right here. This is going to be the side of the building. So there's going to be doorways going, like, right here. And I'm going to have, like, a few different horse pens. So, with that said, let's do 1, 2, 3 more blocks up like that. Let's do 1, 2, 3 more blocks like that. And then let's go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks across. I wanted to count that just to make sure that I did get 9 right here on the bottom. And then I want to do like some contrast. So I actually want to do, I don't have a ton of oak though. This is going to be actually very problematic. But you know what? Before all the creepy crawlies come out, let's go ahead and take a nap up in the bedroom of Carnage. And let's go ahead and eat some carrots. Oh, the creepy crawlers are coming. We already have a zombie up there. So let's go ahead and go right on up here. We're going to go ahead and sleep really quick. And then we're going to do whatever we can with the rest of the oak that we have. We have plenty of spruce, but we just don't have a lot of oak wood just because we've used so much of it through these other projects. So I'm probably gonna have to go get some more oak. I might do that in the next episode. I might have enough of the other types of blocks to get started on some of the other aspects of this. But so for now, let's just plan as we go. So this is 9 blocks wide. It might be 2 blocks too wide. We'll see. But what I need to do is I need to place a crafting table right on over here. And what I'm gonna do is get let's say 40 pieces of oak planks. So that should give us a good start. I'm gonna do like 2 here, 2 here, and then I'm gonna do like a support with oak wood. I don't want to just have like a big solid like plank wall. So I'm gonna do like some supports. Uh-oh, that's not what I thought I had in my hand. Let's do some supports right here. Some supports right here. And then we have a gap of 3, so this should look pretty good, I think. So let's go ahead and place these right here. And I don't like placing extra blocks. I want to place just the blocks that are going to be seen or that are going to be utilized. That way we can make the most of our material. So with that said, let's go ahead and look over here. That is a good start. Maybe I'll change things as we go. Who knows? But with that said, let's start planning the actual pens. So, first and foremost, we gotta think about like the detail, right? The ceiling. Let's do the ceiling first. Actually, let's do the spruce wood stairs, and we're gonna have them like right here. We want them to overhang just a smidge, just 1 block like that. And I'm not gonna do like the whole thing across, but I am gonna do just a little bit of it. So we're gonna do 1 right here. 1 right here, and 1 right here. I don't want to go all the way across because I don't know how wide this thing is going to be, but because I know how wide the pens are going to be, I could pretty much just like copy the pattern until I have no more space going that way, and then do like an L shape and go that way. If that doesn't make sense to you guys, don't worry, it'll totally make sense as I'm building it. So with that said, so that's going to be like where the roof goes. So that's going to like go up. This block is definitely not going to be here. And then what I want to do is I want to have the pen starting like right here. So this is going to be like a support beam right here. And then it's going to have the little piece right there. And then it goes in 1, 2, 3. And then there's a piece here. And then a support beam to match the one right next to it. Actually, went up 1 extra block with that. It might need to be that tall. I don't know. Let's figure that out real quick, actually. So, let's see. You know what? Let's do this. Let's just have it there, and if I don't need it, I'll break it after the fact. So let's do that right there. And then, in case you guys aren't understanding what's happening right here, this is essentially going to be a pen. Now, I don't want to use my oak fences. I want some more contrast. I'm actually going to make some spruce planks real quick. And then with the spruce planks, I'll go ahead and turn them into spruce fences. Now, it doesn't matter what types of sticks I use, so I'll go ahead and just make a bunch of these. Oh, I didn't actually... Whoops. I didn't actually need any of what I just made. I needed spruce gates. So I think I will need the spruce fence, though. I think I will. So let's make some spruce gates real quick. So that's 6. That should be enough for 2 pens. And let's go ahead and get this started. So we're going to have this right here. And then we have some oak wood. So this is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then the back wall is going to go right here. And again, this might be too wide. If so, we'll move things around a little bit. But I do definitely need some more oak to continue this out. But in the meantime, let's plan out a little bit more of the details real quick. So I want to have like a little support kind of thing happening right here, like this. And then I also want to have like some spruce slabs. So let's see, spruce slabs. There we go. So that's 6. Let's just have 12 for now. We've got 12 slabs right here. And I want to do some slabs right here, some slabs right here. And then, now that I have like the little support beam things happening right here, let's go ahead and do all of that cobblestone work. So let's do, oh man, my inventory is totally running out. You know what I should do, actually? I'm going to make a chest, and I'm going to place it right on over here. And I'm just going to put in stuff that I don't need to hang on to right this particular second. So I don't need these seeds. What else do I not need? I don't need this flint. Actually, I want to hang on to that because I don't want to lose that. I'm going to make some more arrows at some point. But let's think about stuff that I don't necessarily need right now. You know what? I'm going to use some of this cobblestone. So my inventory will get cleared up here in just a second. So let's do... I'm going to need some cobblestone wall. So let's do a little bit of that. Let's do a little bit of cobblestone stairs. So let's do like 16 of those. All right. So with that said, let's get this started. So we're going to need cobblestone wall there, cobblestone wall there. Going to need some regular cobblestone for here. Uh-oh. Not mean to put that there. Some regular cobblestone for right here and right here. And then I'm going to need some cobblestone stair to... I keep doing... The wall just wants to go where it wants to go. Let's do some cobblestone stair right there. Some cobblestone stair right there. And then on top of all of that, we're going to use the rest of these oak planks just to add some contrast. I think I did this inside the barn as well. Let's go ahead and place this right here. Just like so. And because I know that our roof is essentially going to go across here... And again, some of this stuff might have to change. I'm kind of just planning this as I go. Again, I do have a pretty good idea of what I'm doing. But, you know, some things just might not work out. Some things might work out perfectly. We'll see. So let's put this piece here. And, yeah, so it does look like this piece right here. And the one on the other side is going to totally not be needed. So let's go ahead and grab this oak right here. And let's also go ahead and grab this oak right here. I don't like to have blocks that aren't actually used in places like that. So this is going to be like the size of the pen, which it's okay to have empty space on the inside, actually, as long as the outside, you know, is closed off, as long as there's no like weird windows or anything like that. So with that said, let's go over here and look. Let's do like cobblestone on top of that. Just so it kind of like matches the scheme of the barn. Even though, again, this door is like outside, this should kind of like work out quite nicely. And again, I don't like to put things where they don't necessarily need to go. I think this block doesn't need it, and I think that's the only one that I could actually remove. Oh man, I didn't mean to do that. So let's go right back on up here, and I think that should be good. I guess technically this piece doesn't need to be here, does it? Oh, yeah, it definitely does. All right, so let's put that there. And let's go look at it and see how that's looking. So this is looking quite nice. Look at that. So that's gonna go like that. Do I have more oak? Yes, I do. So let's go ahead and match this. So I don't want to forget this. That's why I'm doing it now. I know I'm running out of supplies, but I want to make sure that in between like openings for these pens, I want to have like this 1 block wide. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go all the way up with it. And then I believe I'm going to need this right here. I'm going to need a piece of cobblestone right there. That should look right, I believe. And then my next one, which I'm out of oak, so I'm not even going to do it right now. But my next one will start right next to that. So it'll basically be the exact same thing. So I have 1 pen that's going to go right here. I'll have another pen that goes right here. I don't think I'll have space for a 3rd pen. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually have this building have like a turn to it, so it's gonna go like an L shape. It's gonna go this way. So there's gonna be like probably 2 pins there, and then probably 2 to 3 pins here, and then I'm gonna connect it all up with fence posts, which actually I can go ahead and do a little bit of that right this second. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then let's go ahead and get rid of this cobblestone from the tree farm that used to be here. Do I have dirt? I don't think I have dirt. Okay, all right. Well, this is where we're going to leave off for now then, since I don't have dirt. Let me double check. Do I have dirt? No, I don't have dirt. So I'll bring some dirt over here, and we'll, continue this on. I think this is going to work out. I might need to make it a little bit less wide, but at the same time, I kind of like how there's 2 blocks here and then 3 blocks here. It kind of just spaces it out, makes it look nice. So I might leave the building this wide, and that will actually, I don't know, it'll make it look good and make it look thick with 2 C's. So let's go ahead and go right on up to the top of the house real quick. I want to see what this thing is starting to look like. Make sure we have it in a pretty good spot. It is getting dark, so we're going to go to the wall of carnage here in just a second. After it gets dark, I'm going to actually go to sleep and then go to the wall of carnage. But let's go ahead and take a little look over here and see how this is turning out. All right, so that is where the building's going to be. The roof is going to kind of just go straight up like this. And then it's going to go straight down. Maybe not as tall as I just made that seem. So it's going to go up like this tall probably right here. And then go down. And it's going to be like an L shape. So it's going to go like that way. And then it's going to go that way. And then I'm going to have like a great big pen so that the horses can actually like run around and like free roam and stuff like that. So there's going to be pens for them to sleep in. And for them to like hang out in and all that stuff. And then every now and then I'll let them out and let them graze in their little pen outside, their little outside pen. So with that said, let's go ahead and go to sleep really quick, and then we're gonna go ahead and go to the wall of carnage to see who has been added today. So let's take our little snooze. Hopefully there's no monsters nearby, which it looks like there's not. So everything is going quite nicely. And now that we have slept, we have got our good night of rest. Let's go to the wall of carnage and see who has been added today. I'm going to keep my bow in handy just in case there's some creepy crawlers around. Is there any creepy? Nope. No, he's not a creepy crawler. He's just a regular crawly. All right. So with that said, joining us today on the wall of carnage is Cameron Jones. So congratulations, Cameron, on getting added to the wall of carnage. Now remember, guys, if you guys want to get added to the wall of carnage, all you gotta do is leave some comments down in the comment section below, and I'll be choosing one lucky winner each and every episode to add to the wall of carnage. So with that said, I've been Carnage the Creator. Catch you guys in the next video, and I'm out.
Carnage the Creator, yeah. You're watching Carnage the Creator, yeah. You're watching Carnage the Creator, yeah. You're watching Carnage the Creator, yeah.